shout out to everybody who's talking here about not necessarily nice from something. Every team is just going to come up one after the other. We just have to do a microphone switch stuff. So it's going to be like a 1-minute intro. Not going to say the judges to take some notes. I can come up here and sit. It's probably wrong. So those are going to have a little time. Are you guys ready back there? All right, next team coming up. Real.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to see all of you here. My name is Nicandro Buono, and I am one of the co-founders of eMomentum. We are a sustain tech which helps industry and infrastructure reduce unexpected downtime, energy waste, and CO2 emissions across all electromotorized machinery. In other words, anything powered by electric motors. We are uniquely positioned in the market because we combine predictive maintenance with predictive energy. And there are three main reasons why we are in this space. First of all, there are billions of industrial machines installed worldwide, and they account for 38% of the global energy consumption. Second, we often overlook how much an industrial machine suffers before the failure occurs. Indeed, we know that an industrial machine that is improperly maintained consumes up to 40% more energy. And we know it because we tested it and we measure it. And third, when a failure occurs, then it costs industries an average of $125,000 per hour. So we are tackling here important problems. And we have designed an IoT solution that includes three pillars. First of all, we have our sensors, which are permanently installed on the machine, and they capture data and send it to the cloud. Second, we have our proprietary machine learning model. They understand what's wrong, what kind of maintenance actions needs to happen, and with what urgency they need to be executed. And third, we have the expertise of our team, which puts together more than 100 years of combined experience across industry, infrastructure, and predictive maintenance. So you might wonder why your predictive maintenance solution is different. Well, we do not only focus on the remaining useful life of a machine. We also help our customer measure how mechanical faults correlates with energy inefficiency. And we do it on every machine, every day. And we also offer a turnkey solution and with a simplified business model. Indeed, in a sector which is characterized by fragmented fee, fragmented contracts, and fragmented vendors, we have thought of an all-inclusive subscription that goes from sensors, their installations, up to the continuous support of our certified experts, all in one package and one point of accountability. Our customer experience a return on investment under 3 months. And I want to give you a real example. We are monitoring a pumping station which is supplying water to more than 500,000 population in Italy. This site consumes more than 2 million euro on a monthly basis. Well, in the first 30 days we are monitoring this site, we identified 9 degradations, some of them that were not known by our customers. And we decided together to our customer to execute 2 maintenance interventions on 2 different assets, generating a saving on the energy efficiency of about 5%. This meant 20 euro per hour, almost 500 euro per day, 15K per month. And our customer got a return on investment under 30 days. The market is big. If we look at Italy alone, we can monitor almost 2 million assets across a variety of industries. Energy production, energy distribution, we can do mega building management, hospitals rather than university buildings and stations, and we can monitor all assets in the cement industry, in the metal industry, chemical, food and beverage, pulp and paper, glass manufacturing. In 8 months since we established the company, we have launched our solution, secured our first customers, and also institutional investors. Indeed, Cassa Depositi e Prestiti, the investment bank from Italy, and Plug and Play, an investment fund from California, recently joined our company. And we are now looking for expanding our customer base, of course. We like to say we are the doctors of industrial machines. Machines cannot talk by themselves, but eMomentum gives them a voice. And we like to say that our sensors are the nervous system, our AI is the diagnostic specialist, and our expertise ensure the delivery. We are eMomentum, we help industries act when it matters. Thank you very much.
Ciao, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about competitors? Do you have any?
Yeah, absolutely. So there are, it's a space where it's characterized by many competitors when we talk about predictive maintenance. If we go to end-to-end offering, then competition is reduced to by a lot. And if we consider the combination of predictive maintenance with energy intelligence, then we are also reducing dramatically the number of players. We can really count them on a hand. So it's coming that people want to understand why maintenance and energy go hand in hand. And we said that an industrial machine that is not properly maintained consumes more. It's something that we can understand even in humans, for example. If we are injured, to move, we burn more calories. And we went to test and to understand how these two aspects are correlated. And this is something that is coming. And how we are doing this, no one else is doing that at this stage.
Okay.
What kind of input collects your devices?
We collect temperature, vibration on the 3-axis, and electromagnetic fields, which is something a little bit new in this space. And we use those information to make our calculations and mix with our test results in order to generate the information and the algorithm that is going to be useful for our customers.
Kind of on the same line, I'm curious to understand who's doing the work to create the equipment that's tailored to each of the different applications. Like, how much work is required to do that, and how specialized is each one?
So the question is,
how specialized is the work you have to do to make this application work in different settings?
Okay, that's a very good question. So our algorithm thinks in terms of systems. It does not think in terms of segments. So if you think about water treatment, it's something that it works the same way, either if you are in oil and gas, in chemicals, in distribution of water to population, in food and beverage. The application, it's what we take, what our algorithm considers, and then it's scalable across sectors. The same thing for example, conveyor belts. You have conveyor belts in cement, you have conveyor belts in food and beverage, you have conveyor belts in so many applications. That's what we take as an input, and that's where we specialize ourselves. This makes our algorithm very scalable across many sectors. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, but so if we took a brand new plant and you were to put it in, that'd be one thing. And then if we have another application with years of deferred maintenance, how do you make your device work for the place that has a lot of deferred maintenance to begin with?
So we sensorize, first of all, the asset, and our sensor are installed in a few seconds, less than a minute per sensor. It's very easy, non-invasive. Then we collect data. We need 60 data points to do the baseline, and then we can already generate insights. Okay, so we don't need the history. We consider immediately that that baseline is an healthy status for the machinery, unless we have a very similar already in our system and we can compare. And then with time, we can adjust, the system is able to adjust it. We have a supervised model, so we can, the system learns if that, by any chance, that first 60 data points are a not healthy situation. And we have the human in the loop that is entering and labeling it, because we can recognize patterns and we can understand if it's not healthy or healthy. Of course, having more information in terms of metadata about the history is going to help to improve the diagnostic, but it's not fundamental to make the analysis.
Basically, your sensor can work on old machine, or you have some specific machine you use to put it?
So anything powered by an electric motors. We can work with motor, pumps, generator, separator, gearboxes, blowers, anything that has an electric motor, and has to make sense, right? If you have a motor that costs you €100, it costs more monitoring than changing with a new one. But has to make sense, has to be critical as well. What does it mean it's critical? It means that if it stops, it's stopping the production or the erogation of service, or sometimes it's far away. So in order to inspect it, you need to take a trip. It happened in some cases. So these are the type of machines that we can monitor.
And the sensors are standards products or things that you tailorize for? Because you said we also measure electromagnetic aspects, and so.
So we don't manufacture the sensors. We have a partnership with an European producer, and we have our own firmware on the sensor. So you can take a very similar sensors, but we not have our logic on it.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.